come on up, John, and give the transfers update we didn't do earlier.
All right. Good morning, everyone. We'll get this done and get you off to lunch. So these are just some statistics on transfers that we always feel are interesting to the community. And we're going to do the number of completed transfers, transfer processing time, number of IPs transferred, and the size of the blocks that are being transferred. So much to everyone's surprise, transfers are increasing. The number of transfers are increasing. Here you can see it's a pretty steady increase. The in-region through the last 2 years have stayed pretty much steady. M&As have gone up, but a lot of that is because there's M&As required to then go and do the specified transfers. So that's what a lot of that is legacy space that has to be updated to their legal successor so that they can actually do the specified transfer. Processing time is decreasing. We're getting better at processing transfers, which should be good news to the people that are involved in that. I know Mike's shaking his head back there, so that's good. Inter-RIR transfers, number of IPs. Over the 3-year change, there's been 15 million IP addresses involved in the inter-RIR transfers from ARIN to the other 2 regions that we're involved with, which would, for inter-RIR, which would be RIPE and APNIC at this time. You can see the difference there, 2016. If you remember, in my last presentation, I don't know what it was about, but in there I told you that the number of IPs within the transfers depends on some of the larger transfers happen during certain years. So in 2016, we probably had a very large transfer. In 2017, we probably missed those larger transfers, and then in 2018, we had a significant number of large transfers, so that's the difference in the number of IPs. In-region transfers, you can see it was pretty steady, 2017, 2018, even though the number of transfers did increase. M&A transfers, as it indicated on the couple of slides back, 2018, we had a significant number of M&As, and again, that's due to the legacy space that has to be the 8-2 merger and acquisition process to get it to the legal successor that can then do the specified transfer. Almost exclusively, that's the reason for that. So most specified transfer blocks are small, as you can see. Contrary to what I think is the belief, there's a lot of /24s being transferred. As you go down and you look through it, the next significant, well, there's 23s, 22s, but then you go down and you see /16 is then of the larger blocks, /16 is the most prevalent block size that is transferred. I guess I could make one comment on that. You see, like, there's 4/10s. Usually that's sometimes that is a larger block that's sold in increments or transferred in increments over time. So summary, number of transfers are increasing, processing time is decreasing. The transfer activity is increasing the LRSA coverage. That would be the 8-2s that are increasing in the number of IPs that are coming under agreement with ARIN. And most specified transfer blocks are smaller blocks. So it's not just the big effect on the market is the big transfers, but there are a lot of small players going out there and getting their required resources on the transfer market. That's it. Questions?
Kevin Bloomer at The Wire. Keep it really quick. Is it possible to get statistics at some point for ISP and end user separated on the percentage of ARIN users that are doing transfers both out, completely out, and as well taking in resources? Because I think it'd be useful to know 8% of ISPs are getting new resources through the transfer process, and 48% of end users are getting them through or whatever the numbers may be, and 14% of all end users have transferred space out, things like that. Is those two sort of in and out scenarios in terms of the total number of members?
Absolutely. What we want to do here is provide the community with the statistics that they're interested in, in accordance with the transfer market. So if I could ask you or anybody else a favor, that anything you would like to see reported on at the next meeting, see me or shoot me an email, give me a call, whatever, and we will make sure we get those statistics and we present them to you at the next meeting.
Thank you.
Anything else? Okay, that's it.